I'm about to show you the only sales funnel you need to make $100,000 a month on YouTube. In fact, we used this funnel for one of our clients and generated him over $6 million on YouTube. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what it is, how it works, and how you can use it to print a ton of qualified appointments from your YouTube channel. And no, this isn't some basic Iman Gaji VSL funnel. This is a little known funnel that a smart group of entrepreneurs are using to make millions of dollars on YouTube. And it looks like this. So this is how the funnel works. And to start off, we have top, middle, and bottom of funnel content. Every funnel starts by getting traffic, right? So how do we get traffic for this funnel? Now, you can use ads to bring in traffic. You can use all of this stuff outside of organic to bring in traffic, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how we can generate that top of funnel traffic on YouTube. How do we get people into the overarching funnel? And how does this whole $1 million funnel begin? Well, it starts with your top of funnel videos. So top of funnel videos are essentially videos that you are creating where they are targeting the broadest portion of your market, right? So they are targeting literally everyone that you could speak to. Let's say you have an offer teaching people how to become a closer, how to make 10K a month with high ticket sales. The video that you would make for a top of funnel video like that is how to make 10K a month with high ticket sales. And obviously you'd have to fit that kind of concept into a proven video concept. So you could do how to make $10,000 a month selling online fast. You could do this is boring, but it makes me 10K a month as a high ticket closer. These are all kinds of videos that would do really, really well for your channel. And this top of funnel content is targeting the broadest people. So you wouldn't make content about, oh, how to handle this specific objection. You wouldn't do case studies on this kind of content. Like this content is just pure broad. And the reason why we do this is because we want to get eyeballs on our channel. Right now, we're not worrying about conversions. All we're worried about is getting in front of people's eyes. And to do that, we need to target every single one of your prospects, right? The widest net that we can cast. So we do that through top of funnel. But this is where most people get it wrong. They don't just want to make top of funnel content. You actually have to supplement it with middle of funnel and bottom of funnel content as well to actually make a lot of money from your YouTube channel. So the next kind of content is middle of funnel content. Now, what is that kind of content? Well, that is content that solves a specific problem for your viewers. So we're not trying to target the masses here. All we're doing is solving very specific problems. So let's say that a certain closer has a objection that they don't know how to overcome. Let's say it's the I need to go speak to my wife objection, right? Which is absolutely ridiculous. So to make a middle of funnel video, you would make a video for that objection, right? To handle that problem that that person's having. That could also be how to find an offer. Maybe someone who's trying to get into high ticket sales is trying to get on a good offer and they're trying to find somebody that actually can make them money. That's a huge problem. And that video will probably get a lot of views, even though it is a more middle of funnel video. These middle of funnel videos don't have to not get views. These middle of funnel videos should get views, but they need to be supplemented with a top funnel to where we're getting the most views and then we're still getting a lot of views. And then we have the third step, which is the bottom funnel. And this is where we actually start to see a little bit of conversions happen. This is the case study content. And this is where you're building a ton of trust with your audience. So you're building a ton of trust with your audience because you're basically showing them that, hey, I've helped this person and now this person went from X, the situation that you're in, to X over here, where now they're making your dream outcome, right? And you get a lot of those, you're going to be printing. But the thing that most people don't realize is that that content, that bottom funnel content doesn't matter at all if you don't have the top of funnel as well. So we basically like to split this up 33%, 33%, 33%, because we have over 50 active clients that all of them, that's the split that works the best and that's what makes them the most money. But the thing is that is just the start. That's how we get the traffic. And there is a lot that goes into those initial videos, don't get me wrong. Like you have to have good packaging, good titles, good thumbnails, good intros, and actually write the copy in a way that converts. You have to write the copy in a way that takes someone from a viewer to a buyer. It's someone ready to pay you money. So when you send them to the next step, they are ready to buy. So where does the funnel go from here? This is the magic part of this funnel. And it is essentially having a free course. You might have seen a few people do this. For example, Jordan Bound, who got 4.8 million views, I think it is, in the dropshipping space and made literally multiple millions of dollars off of a single YouTube video. Or for example, one of our clients, Joel Kaplan, who made a free course and made over $1 million off of a singular YouTube video. This is by far the most powerful way to structure your YouTube funnel in 2025. Forget the VSL funnel. That stuff works, but this just works so much better. And what it is essentially creating an entirely free course, making that a YouTube video or hosting it on another platform, which is actually what I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend doing the full video on YouTube necessarily to start, but you're essentially going to create like a 5, 6, 7, 8 hour course. And you could reuse an old one from the past that you used to sell. That's what we did with Joel, an old 18-hour course that he had. And what you can do is essentially put that course together and give it away for free. Give it away as a lead magnet, and that will break the market. But the reason why it works so well is because of a concept called the 7-11-4 rule, which is essentially a study that Google did to figure out how much time a prospect actually has to watch your content before they buy. And what they found is that on average, a prospect, once they hit 7 hours of content watched across 11 different pieces of content over 4 platforms, their chances of buying went up significantly. Like, they went from not that likely to buy to I'm ready to give you my credit card right now. This is the threshold that you need to reach if you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, or info product business. Like, if you're not doing this in 2025, if you're still relying just on paid ads, a VSL, you're fucked. And there's no real other way to say it, but prospects' trust is at an all-time low right now. People don't trust you. There's so many online gurus out there. There's so many people running ads. Ad costs are higher than ever. You're essentially trying to just outcompete a dying market. It's not the way to do it. There's a much smarter way. Because if you're running ads, you know, like, it's stressful. Like, it's like a roller coaster, right? Some months your ads are going to do great. Some months they're going to go down. What happens if your ad account gets banned? You have to keep pumping out these new creatives, and it's overall just a very stressful way to run a business. But if you use a YouTube channel in addition to your ads, then it's just a smarter way to run a business. You're going to have better clients. You're going to have more people showing up to calls, higher closing rates, higher PIF rates, and higher completion rates of the program. Way less chargebacks, less refunds, and overall just way less headache. You're going to have a much more steady business because once you create a YouTube video, it keeps getting you sales forever. And once you create these assets, they keep nurturing people forever. So imagine if you could pre-handle all your objections before the call by having prospects go through a YouTube video and watch that before they hop on a call that addresses all of the common objections. That is why YouTube is so powerful. I went off on a little tangent there, but essentially you need a free course. And once you build this video, you should launch a 4-minute video basically as a trailer to the full thing where you host it off platform. And what someone needs to do, you need to host that like on a landing page, school group, get their email, phone number, location, and you can even do a couple qualifying questions through a 2-step funnel and essentially get a ton of information about the people who are qualified, who's not qualified. And then your life becomes pretty easy because you've essentially got an unlimited supply of high quality leads that you can just call up who already have spent hours with you. All of these people are watching the free course. They're getting a ton of value. They might even be making money with your free stuff. Like, imagine that. If someone makes money with your free stuff before they pay you, they are so much more likely to pay you. We built this funnel out dozens of times, and every time it just prints qualified appointments on autopilot. So if you want us to build this in your business completely done for you, then click the first link in the description, speak with my team, and learn a little bit more about how the whole program works. Because we can essentially speed up the mistakes, money that you invest into it, time that you invest into it by like 12 to 24 months. So check that out if you're interested. If not, all good. But I'm giving this funnel away to you for free anyway. So prepare to get value bombed. So free course, once you have that made and up, collect emails on it, call them, set them into appointments, and close them through a sales call, right? Those people are going to be really warmed up. The other option that you can take is posting the direct free course on YouTube. If you're trying to build your personal brand, this is a really good move instead of hosting it off platform because this video almost always goes viral. Like, we did a free course, a 12-hour free course video for marketing agencies, which is a niche that is extremely small. There's not a lot of people in there. And we were still able to pull a 6-figure viewership from that. The video got like over 100,000 views. Even in niches, this video will do exponentially better than almost every other video in there. And that's because there's 2 ways to blow up on YouTube. You can either be better or you can be new. And this is being better. It's outcompeting the market, and it's also being new. If no one's done it in your industry before, then it's especially effective. So if you decide to take the route of posting it on YouTube, obviously you're not going to have emails, you're not going to have phone numbers. So what you need to do is send people to a landing page. And after that, it's a simple call funnel, right? So go through VSL, book a call. And one thing that you're really going to want to keep in mind here is you're going to also want to add an email sequence. So after someone books in a call, whether that be on school, whether you keep it off platform or it's hosted on YouTube directly, send them to an email sequence. Like, this is something that so many people forget to do. I like something called a soap opera sequence. It's a sequence that's made by Russell Brunson, and it's essentially a 14 to 30 day email sequence where people are getting daily emails, but they're just case studies. So they book in a call, get sent to the email sequence, boom, case study, case study, case study, case study, but you do it in a way that's very dramatic, like soap opera. So you're using language that's very dramatic. It's like, you know, this guy was $5,000 in debt. Like, him and his parents were in poverty. They were struggling to get by. They were on food stamps. And then he made this change, and now his life is crazy. He's living on yachts. He's doing all this kind of stuff, right? So that's the way to write a soap opera sequence, and just kind of do that. I like it a lot because it makes the emails more interesting. People actually read them because they're actually good emails. They're not just like, oh, he went from this to this, and now he's able to achieve this with his business. You know, it's just kind of boring. So I like the soap opera sequence. You can just do a normal email sequence 2, like whatever one you want to do is all good. But make sure you're sending emails after the fact, because a lot of people will drop off. Some people will no-show. Some people will cancel the call. A lot of people won't even book a call, right? So you basically want a way to make sure that you're still kind of constantly retargeting those people and constantly being like, hey, book a call. And then essentially just directing them all back into booking that sales call. And from there, they go into the call, they close, you make money, or they don't close, and they go back and watch the YouTube, get nurtured until they're ready to book in another call when you have a special offer, and boom, close. No one is doing this funnel right now, and it works so well. If you're a high ticket coach, consultant, then you should be charging for implementation and coaching, not the information itself. So give the information away for free, let people go out and get results with it, and then have them come to you for coaching. I guarantee you'll make more money. But there's actually a very specific process that we use to create this free course funnel. You have to build up hype for it the right way, launch it the right way. But I actually just broke down this entire strategy in another much longer in-depth video. So watch it right here where I'll show you what it is, how it works, and how you can use it to absolutely blow up your business on YouTube. Thanks, and have a good one.